Sons of Speed.
हर गड्डी ते नजर.
Welcome, speed enthusiasts, to Sons of Speed, where we dive into the heart of the automotive world. Today, we are thrilled to bring you an exclusive review of the Manhart Sports SV650, a high-performance beast based on the Range Rover P530 and masterfully tuned by Manhart Performance. Join us as we head to Manhart Performance headquarters in Wuppertal to uncover the incredible modifications that turn this SUV into a sports legend. We will explore its luxurious interior, striking exterior, and much more. Get ready for an exciting ride as we delve into the world of the Manhart Sports SV650. Let's get started.
What is up, Sons of Speed? It's a beautiful day out here in Wuppertal. We are right now at Manhart Performance, and right here next to me is a Manhart SV650. Usually it's based on a Range Rover Sport, originally putting out around 550 horsepower and around 750 newton meters of torque. But this you see right here, Manhart, these guys are crazy. And the reason why I say they're crazy is because this big ass truck has been pumped up to almost 650 horsepower and almost around 900 something newton meters of torque. Just the numbers itself, I would say they're pretty impressive, but for the rest of the details, we'll call in our friend from Manhart Performance, Tom, and then he can guide us around for the rest of the updates that they've made on this car. Hey Tom, what's up? I'm good, how are you, man?
Very good, very good.
So, what do you want to tell about this Land Rover?
Well, you
What's
gave
new?
the introduction already. So
Yeah.
the car is basically a Land Rover Range Rover P530, the latest model, but we turned it into the Manhart SV650. So the engine is a BMW V8. It's basically the same V8 that is in the M5. It has roughly around the same stock horsepower and newton meter figures, but yes, we tweaked the engine a little bit. We put our MH-tronic additional ECU in it. So it gives you around 120 plus horsepower now. So we're at 653, as you said, and 900 newton meters of torque, which is a lot, very impressive numbers. But then you have to say it all goes on to a 2.4 ton SUV. So it will, of course, not give you the same, exhilarating experience that an M2 would probably do. But yeah, it's super luxurious, and I think the heart piece of this car, apart from the exterior, we put a bit of, our decal set, which is our very typical decal set. We put this on, but the heart of the car is actually the interior.
Yeah, let's check it out.
That is the most interesting part about this car. So usually this was black on black. This was just a one-tone interior. Now it's a two-tone interior. So what we've done is that we gave this yellow Alcantara accents. So here you see this is all Alcantara leather. This is yellow. We have this on the the door covers, but we also have this in here on the seats. And of course we have, the little Manhart embroidery here. We have a little Manhart embossing there.
What about these? Is this also new edition?
No, this is factory spec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it comes with it, which looks quite cool, right? So
Yeah.
it's like forged carbon, but honestly, I'm not sure whether it's actual.
It doesn't
real
look
forged.
like real though.
Yeah, it's somewhere in between, I want to say. So it has this huge, this forged look, but not sure. Got some floor mats on. This is not only on the front seats, so we also have it on the back seats, of course. So there again, we have the door covers in Alcantara. The interior, it was done by a very famous interior remodeling company, which is in southern Germany, which is called Zettel. Zettel, yeah. Some people might know it because JP Performance, who is like the biggest German car influencer, had a car done by Zettel too. So we thought, why not check them out too? We have our own interior, shop, but we had a car in there that was a project, and we couldn't handle both at the same time. So we said, okay, why not? Let's try out what the quality of Zettel is, and we're very pleased with it.
So, look at this. Look at the interior. It's so elegant. We have all the way, look at the space it has. I can just put my feet like that,
Good
so
big
much
moment.
space, so much comfortable.
There's actually a lot of space.
Yeah, a lot of space, bro. And look, we have screens. Yeah, they have comfortable handles, and we'll see. Look at this. It's a panoramic roof.
You have all the sun coming inside the car. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes,
Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So we're gonna up the hood and see what's inside it, and it's like 4.4 V8 engine with bi-turbo. Let's see what's under the hood. It should be
Fun.
okay. So
yeah, this is an S63 engine. So
Yeah.
it's a 4.4 V8 by BMW, which is also used in the M5, in the X6M, in the X5M. So in all the V8 M cars, this engine is used. Well, this cover is not standard, so we did this.
So this is
bit
the
of,
okay.
aesthetics.
So it's a
Yeah.
bi-turbo, 1 turbo, 2 turbo.
Yeah.
2 turbo.
Zweimal.
Yes, zweimal.
Zweimal
Not for. Do not forget.
And the good thing
4.4.
about these engines is they're just super strong. In like they're very reliable. We don't have many problems. Our customers who run these engines, even with the tune, they're pretty well runners. There's not much of problems with them, and they are okay on fuel. I mean, it's a 4.4 V8, so the fuel consumption is not like in a 2-liter car, but
I think the
it's-
owner does not have this headache.
yeah,
the one who
let's
owns
say
it-
people who can afford this, they can afford the fuel for this too.
Yeah,
most
okay.
of the time.
What's the average again though per liter?
It's probably like 15 liters on 100 kilometers if you drive it very subtle.
Yeah.
If you go briskly, then you're probably looking at 25 liters.
And what about if the person like Tom drives it? Then
Oh, well, then it's probably right in between. I do like both. Well, with
Okay.
this car, you don't want to drive, you don't want to hoon it all around because
Okay.
it's not made for this. This is a wafter. You just
Okay.
want to go. Yeah.
let's hear it when it turns on and what kind of a sound it does
Yeah,
have.
sure.
And hearing. Oh, it's on. Can you just rev it up once? Okay, valves closed. And this is valve up. Oh. This exhaust system is designed by Manhart itself?
Yeah, this is a custom exhaust system. So we've built this especially for this car. So we can also build it for customers, and we have done for customers.
Ah,
But
okay.
it's not an article that we sell in big numbers. So this is basically a slip-on exhaust. So what we did, it has a new muffler and all these things. Gives it a bit more grunt. We of course put a Valvetronic in it, so the car, with the press of a button, you can make the car a lot louder or not.
How? It's like again the plug-and-play system, or what kind of it is?
The Valvetronic system is not a plug and play. So if you want to have a Valvetronic system, which is basically like a Valvetronic in any other car, then this will be built in as a module in the slip-on exhaust, and it will open the flap or close the flap.
Okay.
But it's not a plug and play that you can just apply like you can do with our MH-tronic in the
okay.
engine. That's different
So
systems.
it's Valvetronic and we have MH-tronic.
Yeah, well, the Valvetronic is just basically how you call this. You can also call it a valve function, or some people call it flap function. It's just the way you say. In German, it's Klappensteuerung.
Klappensteuerung.
Yeah.
A German word. Klappensteuerung.
Clap. What's also probably interesting about the car, it is lowered, even though you would probably not see it, because right now it is already in the lowering state because it's parked up, but it's still not as low as some of the other cars, and it's quite tricky to lower these, and you would not see many companies that actually lower the cars because you cannot, because this is air right?
Yeah.
So you cannot just like put in some springs that will lower it.
Yeah, and put
So
it down.
we tweaked on the whole like suspension part. We hand built this little set of coupling rods that we shortened, and then this is all done in our workshop, and
That's
then
a
you
lot of
put them on the
technicality,
shortened coupling rods, and then it goes down a bit. But it's not as easy as a job like with the M4, M5, whatever. You just put a KW suspension in and it's great.
Can we
Talking about the tires and the rims, this is stock rims right now, but when we released the car, we released it with our 24-inch rims. So this is 23, which looks tiny, but it's a huge rim, but the car is
gigantic
of
rim.
course big. Another little detail that we just put on, we painted the brake calipers to match the gold decals of the car. And our usual 24-inch rims, when we have them on, of course, it will decrease a bit of, the height measurement of the tire, so it gets a bit firmer, and the rim is of course a lot more big. If you guys want to follow me, I can show you what the original rim on this car looked like. This is that one. That is a 24-inch, should be. Yeah, that's a 24-inch wheel. These you can order in black, you can order them in gray, in gold. We had a matte gold set on these actually before on that car. So all the colors you would ever want. We build it for you, we paint it for you. I was just gonna say, this car's for sale. It's actually, it has a fair price looking at the high prices for these cars that are stock already, you know.
Yeah,
So this is also an issue with the Range Rovers probably that Land Rover themselves put up when they priced these cars at a very expensive price. But yeah, this car is for sale. You can look it up on our website, and whoever is, you know, interested in buying this, it can be yours within just a phone call.
And let me just tell you one more thing, which a lot of people miss, because back home in my country, in this country and South Asia in general, you'd see a lot of Land Cruisers, you'd see a lot of Nissan Patrols. Nice cars, I don't say that they're not nice, but if you really want to spend money, because in our country a Land Cruiser costs as much as a Lambo.
Oh, wow.
Because of the tax. So if you really wanted to spend that much money, Lambo money, why don't you just spend money on this? Go faster, pull more torque, have more luxury, and even look better. So I think that's a pretty good option for you guys. If you really want to check it out, check out the Manhart website, and Tom will sell it to you, and then he gets a profit. So help the guy out.
I'm gonna say, for the Lambo money, you get your family in the back. That's the thing that you don't get with the Aventador. If you buy an Aventador, you just get back pain, that's all.
Yeah.
But with this one, you have your family in it, and it's
And
super
you have boot
comfy.
space, you have luggage space,
Oh, yeah.
all of that.
Yes.
So-
And so you want to say, like, if there's a person who is very interested in sports car, he needs torque, he needs power,
Yeah.
but he has a family, so this is the right option.
This is the car. No back pain. No Lambo back pain.
We have another one, this one, but that's not ready yet. So at some point we'll show that as well. That's my personal favorite. But yeah, we'll talk about it soon.
And